Yeah. What up, y'all?
God.
Yeah. Been on.
Well, you trying to start the shit.
I started it. You just didn't
He
say
faded-
nothing, so then it got weird.
He faded in.
Well, I didn't see it. I was watching it.
I hit the buttons and then I like slowly.
There's no on-air
when
thing.
You were like, start that motherfucker. Start motherfucker.
Dude, a goddamn on-air button.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you got anything coming out, if you're an artist and would like to get your name out there, you could be a proud sponsor of Replicon Radio. Shoot us a message at the Replicon is watching at gmail.com.
Right. Shout out to Mr. Green.
Shout out.
Completely unrelated. Send us super chats too. And
Absolutely.
we might.
Sure, yes. You can send a super chat.
And we might say what you want us to say.
Well, we most likely will.
You're just gonna have to find out.
If you're just tuning in on YouTube, man, you missed it. We just had Mr. Green on, chatting it up. Lots of positive vibes and good times.
Oh,
Make sure you guys go check out that replay. It is on YouTube and all streaming platforms where you can check out the full episode, including all the music. Because music's good. But now...
It is good, makes you feel good.
But now we are tuned in to what only one could describe
The Jackass After Hour.
No, it's Sports!
Sports!
With ROO.
Damn.
Episode 0.
And yeah, episode 00. Probably next one's going to be episode 002.
0.1.
Sports!
Yeah, we're going to do this like Bitcoin, like 0.00000.
You said you got some sports beef?
I wouldn't say like sports, but I wanted to talk about... I did want to talk about the Albert Pujols deal.
What does he do?
He's a baseball player.
He thinks
What
he's
would
a
you
baseball
categorize
player.
baseball as?
He thinks he's a baseball player.
I would categorize
He's a
that
bench
as
rider.
Sports! With ROO.
An American.
It's a bunch of grown men
American
getting together
pastime?
and play with their balls.
American pastimes with ROO.
Yes, both are true.
So tell me about Pujols.
You were playing
I don't
baseball
know
on the
anything
weekend.
about it.
I don't know how I feel about this, but we'll get into it. So the Cardinals had signed Albert to a 1-year deal for $2.5 million. Okay. Now, he's a part-timer. We signed him as a part-time ball player. As I say, part-time ball player.
He only plays balls some
The
days.
National League had went to designated hitters. Like, your pitchers don't bat anymore. So they basically brought him on to be a DH.
I have lots of questions already,
Yes.
just to understand what's going on. Simple.
I will
ones.
try to answer that.
Oh, well, first of all, I'm assuming what you don't like is they paid him this much money. What's a normal
Well,
baseball? You say $2.5 million. That sounds like what a baseball player makes to me.
What's a normal
No,
DH make?
that's that's a normal. That would be maybe normal for a full-time player.
Okay.
So since he's just going to be a DH and play first base when we need somebody to play first base, like somebody needs a break or whatever, he'll be out there. But he's only going to be facing left-handed pitchers. So anytime there's a left-handed pitcher and then we're down, bottom of the ninth, whatever, we need a fucking home run or we need runs.
But I mean, can he even deliver that? Like, what's his stats been? Like, as far as batting, what's his batting average been over the last since he's been with the Angels?
Well,
I know it's been fucking trash.
Question. I have
We'll go with the
question.
Dodgers because that's who we play with.
I have another question based on Tony's,
I didn't even know he left the fucking Angels.
based on Tony's question. Does any of that even matter anymore? Because I feel like the only reason to bring
No.
Pujols back to the Cardinals is to sell merch, which is probably why he got $2.5 million.
I mean, basically the
Because everybody has to replace their old ones that were crossed out the fives. Because that was like one of the biggest things. That's the reason I know who Pujols is.
a lot of people burnt their jerseys and shit.
Or crossed out the fives.
Yeah.
So everyone's got a bunch of fucked up jerseys.
Fun fact: all you got to do is just you cut the stitching, you can take the 5 off.
So he's gonna come.
No,
back.
they wanted. It was in protest. So they want. You can't just be like, oh, this is a generic Cardinal jersey now.
From my understanding, he wanted to come here to retire. One last season, retire as a Cardinal.
He's going to come back wearing a double nickel instead of just a 5. He's going to have 55.
Okay.
It ain't right, but it would make sense for a second time back.
So is it true that he wants to retire here as a Cardinal?
100%. He wants to retire with Wainwright and Molina.
So why should we give a fuck?
Because he was a big part of the Cardinals in that era.
20 years ago.
Well, yeah, but he hit all his high numbers and his best baseball was played here in St. Louis. I will not take that away from him. I don't like the idea. I mean,
so that's a good look for Cardinals, like 100%, in history, technically. So if he retires as a Cardinal,
that we let him come back.
But that's not going to matter 10 years from now. No one's going to care about how it happened.
Yeah, nobody's
just going to be that. He's a retired Cardinal. He's he's a Ozzie Smith now.
Yes, basically.
I get
and he can reopen his restaurant probably here.
I think it's I know they moved the statue in front of the restaurant. I don't know if it's still open or not. That I don't.
It's a money. I understand this more than anything.
I don't have the specifics, but I know that when he went to the Angels, he still did a lot of charity work in St. Louis.
Yeah, most. I feel like
I don't know how long or if he still does or the extent of it. But yeah,
it's a money move. It has nothing to do with baseball.
Yes, it is. It is to get with everything that just happened with the strike and all that. Yeah. This is actually and just over the years baseball has lost people in the stands with COVID and everything that played a part in it.
Oh, for sure.
So this is definitely probably the best way to bring fans back into the stands. Like me, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to a game to see Pujols play. I'm going to the Cardinal game to watch the Cardinals play. But yes, there are a lot of people that will say, oh, fuck, Pujols back. Hey, look, I didn't get a chance to take my kids to go see Pujols because they were little. They're going to take their kids to go see Pujols play.
It's like, here, kids, I'm going to teach you how to be disappointed first and foremost. I'm going to tell you all these great stories about this guy, and I'm going to take you to go look at him sit on a bench.
I mean, he's going to
make more money than you're ever going to make.
Well, he's going to play. I mean, because
I think he should make one bat a game at least. Make it one at bat a game.
He's wanting to. He needs 21 home runs to get to 700, and you're not going to do that unless you're a full-time player. Because these ball players now, and these are younger guys, they're getting 30, 31, 32 home runs, 35 at most. So you're wanting to get 700, and you're 21 home runs away from 700. You're not.
You're a DH.
You're not in the best shape. Yeah, and you're a DH. You're gonna have to play more than just part time.
Saltiness aside, I understand his move, and from a business perspective, I love that he left when he did because he was going downhill fast.
100%.
And he did all of his shit years on other teams. He did his best years, and he was a phenomenal player, Hall of Famer, absolutely great. And it's really sad to see that he really declined that way. But I mean, your body gives up. I mean, you can't fucking keep up with it. And you know, not everybody is genetically built to have a long career like that.
No, most definitely. And nobody knows how old he is. They say he's anywhere between 40 and 44.
Where's your birth certificate, Obama?
Well, because he came from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Nobody really knows how old he is, but they estimate that he's between 40 and 40.
I don't know. I play baseball. I just play baseball a lot. For a long time.
I mean, they can lie on their
You Drake of this.
Yeah.
Right.
You're the Drake of baseball.
Yeah,
I don't know why I sound like that guy.
I was really saddened, to see
a lot of people were
his
pissed
decline
to see him go, and the only reason why we
felt betrayed.
He said it wasn't because of the money, but yeah, he took off and left for more money.
Fucking lie.
Now I get it. You want to move on to another team and see what you can do there. Fine, I understand it. Just say that though. I think
he told us to go fuck ourselves when we countered their offer, and it said, "Hey, nah, that's not enough," because they recounted our counter.
Well, we were going to give him. I think we were only going to give him like 8 years, and they gave him 9.
Yeah, we were going to give him a lot, and they were going to give him more, and they were like, "All right,
that long ago."
Oh, it was a long time.
It doesn't seem that long.
Oh yeah, he was 10 years. I think at least 9.
When I said 20 years, I wasn't joking.
I know. It's always like
at least 9 with the Angels, and then he did 2 with the Dodgers.
That's fucking crazy.
I want to say 2 with the Dodgers.
And that was like you mentioned Carpenter, and that was like So that was the World Series run,
Wainwright,
right?
Molina, yeah.
Okay.
And
But he was here for like the big World Series
yes,
run, right? Like,
yeah, I think 2 of them with us.
I'm just happy that
wasn't
Molina.
that like 2011?
Yeah, they won that one, and then like
He was still around then.
Yeah,
Okay, so it wasn't 20 years ago, but it was.
right. Yeah,
It was still fucking 11.
I'm
years
forever
ago.
grateful that I got to be there for Molina's whole entire career, see the ups and downs. You know, he lived through 2 dynasties. I mean, like, you know, he was part of the McGuire dynasty and then also the Pujols dynasty.
Yeah.
That was nuts. And the dude is still
Pujols, so.
I mean, the
Weird
dude
if
is
he was
still
not part of it.
the dude is still top of his game, and you know that. I mean, he's one of the best ball players to ever live. Like, I mean, you can't dispute that. I just love that I was a part of that as a fan.
Shout out to the Go Troll channel.
You know, so I mean, if Pool Jost comes back, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, he's already back. They signed him yesterday.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
earlier
and
today.
So he's back for what? One season?
One year, $2.5 million. That's what I have a problem.
Unless he hits a whole bunch.
One season.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. One baseball season. Okay. That's what he signed for. So he'll play 182 games and then done.
I love 50, but I'll like 20 in heart.
And then he's supposed to retire.
Yeah, he's gonna. He is gonna go out with Wainwright.
Molina said he was gonna retire 4 years ago.
No, Molina is done. Wainwright is done. I
want to see Molina
1 year, and they this year they're done.
You know, when they keep retiring and they keep pushing it back a year.
Nobody's retired yet.
No, I'm saying that Molina has said that he was going to retire and then extended it like 2 or 3 years.
No, that's the football guy who did that.
Yeah, he was wanting to he was thinking about retiring.
Oh, I know. He said he was going.
Him and Wainwright got together and was like, "Hey, you know, you retiring? You retiring? I don't know. Fuck, let's give it another season." That's what happened.
I'm just gonna have a big 3-way.
I just want them to retire on top. You know what I'm saying? Not Pool Jost. You know, we're just bringing it back for pity.
I mean, if they would have retired last year or 4 years ago, they would have retired on top.
That's what I'm saying.
So no matter how they go out this year, no matter what happens this year, like even if Cardinals don't even make playoffs, even if Wainwright gets hurt and can't and gets out the rest of the season, he's still on top.
Well, I mean,
he's one of the greatest pitchers of our time.
No matter what they do this season, statistic-wise, it all gets washed because Pulios is back.
Oh, no.
No, I'm saying it all gets washed on the history. Saying. You know, like we look back and say, oh, they all came back and they all retired together.
Right.
You know, it gets washed no matter what they do.
Who owns the movie rights to this?
Nobody yet.
It's a romantic comedy.
How do we sign up
it's a tragic romantic comedy.
Well, technically, I guess the Cardinals do because you would have to actually
Cardinals history.
Because you,
I think that MLB owns this technically.
Well, it'd be the Cardinals because you would, if you want to make a movie and you're going to use the Cardinal name, you would have to go through them to get the rights.
I mean, we could just call them the Birds. It's fine.
Yeah, the Browns.
I'm sure they own that too.
No, they used to actually be that. I think.
I know they own the Browns. They do own the.
There were, there was an actual team before the Browns.
I feel like we talked about that on history.
Yeah, because I was
the Derbies.
I can't remember.
It's Derby something.
I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Oh, it's back when we used to have history.
Look it back up.
It was a long time ago.
The $2.5 million is what I have a problem with. Like you basically throwing money away just so this dude could come back and play one season, really a half a season as being a DH. He's not going to be every game. You're going to bring him back for that when you got two guys that are retiring after this year, and you have money, and you're throwing 2.5 of it out for 1 year for this guy to come to just
How many
retire.
times does $200 go into $2.5 million?
I don't know. You have to calculate what I'm talking about.
How many jerseys are they going to sell?
But so you got money, and you're going to need to be looking for replacements. So basically what this tells me, us signing him for that 2.5. So next year after they're retired, all we're going to do is just drag the team down in the dirt and rebuild. Which you have Arenado out there, which he does not want to rebuild.
Well, how much is who are the other people? Wainwright?
12,500.
They'll sell 12,500 jerseys real quick.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
For them it is.
They need to make a trio jersey with like
I bet they will.
The 5 on the back and then Molina's number on one sleeve and then a number on the other sleeve.
They're going to make the Pujols money and they're going to make the trilogy money.
Yeah, they're going to make a trilogy money.
Whatever else they want to call it money.
I mean, you got...
How much do the other two guys get paid?
A lot more.
Yeah, probably.
So next year they're gonna have none of those salaries to pay anymore. What are you talking about? It's one big fucking bang. They put all the money in the big show.
But they need to put money into the team now and not worry about getting these guys retired together.
Oh, we got all those triple A's
because
that we don't pay.
Arenado didn't come here.
We talked about that last week.
To be on a team to rebuild. That dude came here because he wants to win championships because that's what we
Look,
do.
I want to see Ariana Grande on first base as much as you do.
Arenado,
Jesus.
not Ariano.
Ariana.
I know who he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I know who Ariana Grande is.
I understand that.
I want to see her in a baseball uniform. Holy shit.
What did you say? Aaron Carter?
Arenado.
I'm just thinking about Ariana Grande.
Does this guy have one name or are you just saying
pants.
his last name?
That's his last name.
I feel like it's like Mustachio.
I don't even want to see her throw out a first
Fabio.
pitch. I want to see her walk around the diamond.
But that dude came here, and then you got Goldschmidt, which we put out a shit ton of money on first base for. Which
I wanted her to
really
look at me
shit.
the way she was looking at Pete Davidson.
Everyone looks at you the way they look at Pete Davidson.
I fucking hope so.
I understand.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. I'm going home now. I'm retiring on top.
We can't walk out 2 weeks in a row.
Last week you slammed the computer down and fucking threw the mic and said I'm out of here because he pissed you off, and now you're in love with him.
He made up for it.
You know, we have a roller coaster of a relationship.
We still have 16 minutes left, Roo. Don't.
Right.
That last one happened with about 2 minutes left.
It sure. Well, yeah. I think it was actually over with it. We actually went into overtime.
I think it was. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this ignorant shit.
Right.
Done. Anyway, back to Ariana Grande and baseball pants.
Yeah, they're gonna make a bunch of money.
I mean, they will, but you got to look for.
So whoever made the decision was the money man, not a fucking future of the Cardinals fucking winning.
Well,
they're like, well, you know what?
Takes money to
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, you want a fucking future of the Cardinals?
No,
we need to make a bunch of money.
Baseball,
I know, but I understand.
Because this 1 year ain't gonna make you what your next 5 would.
People are gonna want to see the historic trilogy retire.
That's just one season, so you're gonna make this money in one season. Then you're gonna
Which Carpenter is this? Didn't Carpenter have like a kid that played for there, or was it like two other players?
Carpenter.
I thought
I said that. And I was wrong.
Okay.
I said that.
Oh, okay.
We do have a Matt Carpenter that was on the team, but we finally got rid of him because he's garbage.
Yeah. Because I know that there's been like 2 or 3 names that have been on there where it's been like father and son on there and shit.
Well,
Carpenter had like the biggest moments during like the World Series.
No, that was Freeze.
Oh yeah, Freeze.
Yeah. Here, Carpenter. I mean, Carpenter.
Right,
yeah,
Carpenter's got the fucking
we got rid
salsa.
of him ASAP.
Freeze.
Yeah, as soon as he
you're like, damn, you killed it. Get out of here.
As soon as you became a meme, we were like, hell yeah, we can. We're selling you top dollar.
We had him for 2 seasons after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we shouldn't have got rid of him. I mean, we get rid of players that I don't feel like we should get rid of, and then we get players that I don't feel like we should have.
But at the same time, we don't know the chemistry in the locker room. You know,
and there's like, you know, I mean, I've
that
watched.
Shouldn't matter. You're out there. You should do your job.
Well, you know, like
field.
I mean, obviously, I don't know shit about fucking sports, man. Except for we play them when we were kids, and that's all that matters. But all this other shit. There's like
play them when we were kids.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, you sat in gym class on the bleachers.
I sat at the street with my friends, not fucking horse shit at school where they make you put weird shorts on so you can look at your kid dicks.
You put whatever shorts you bring in. You could have had jorts down to your fucking ankle.
Well, they didn't exist when I was a kid yet, or maybe I would have.
Could have made them.
If I could wear these shorts I was wearing right now in gym class, I probably would have participated.
Oh, you could have.
And the fact that we had to get changed in front of all of our friends is awfully kind of weird too when you're a kid.
Got your fucking boxers on, bro.
Still weird.
Is it?
Yeah. Especially, it was for me, especially then, and being a fat kid. I didn't even take my shirt off to go swimming. Why the fuck you want me to get naked with the whole class?
You ain't got to, man. You just drop your pants, put your shorts on, and then you take your shirt off, put your shirt on.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just saying. But anyway, like the drafts and all the things going on, there's all kinds of like things happening for the future. Like, and teams make deals with other teams that may or may not be the best for that team now. But like, if you do this year, 3 years from now, I'll give you this pick and that pick, and you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things going on besides that they can't talk about because half of it's probably not fucking legal or allowed, but they have inner workings and shit going on. And sometimes you might just do shit just for like, this is 100% a legacy play. I don't know shit about sports. This is a legacy play and a money play. Right. It don't have shit to do with this guy's going to do good for the team.
But I mean, as a sports person that enjoys sports, you got to look out for the future. You just can't look out for one season. You got to look out at the future of the team.
Motherfucker better email him like the next minute. So you go email us the fucking.
But the 2.5, I feel like we should have gave him less if we're just doing the 1 year and he's only going to be a part-time, just a DH. But I feel like if he really wants that 21 home runs to hit that 700, he's going to be playing a little bit more than part-time. And I hope that's the case. Not saying that he can't get the 21 home runs being a DH. He can. That's hard.
All he needs 21 runs and 197,000 games.
182 is a full season, but he needs 21 home runs to get to 700. And I know that's what he's won. That's why he came here. Busch Stadium's a little smaller stadium, not by much, but a couple feet. It is
so
a little bit smaller.
Now it comes out, that son of a bitch.
So that's my
strategic.
That's my statistics on it. Is why he came back.
Yeah, if he doesn't hit 21, that's yeah.
I mean, 21 home runs in a full season. That's playing almost every game.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of hard to do.
Can he even swing
out of that many games? 180 fucking 6 games.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do. Because like most of your we all seen the steroid era with McGuire hitting 70.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
And Bonds and whatnot.
Sammy Sosa.
And
speaking of steroids, and that just to branch out just a tiny bit
back to Olympic swimming.
Yeah, I was saying that like if you want them all to compete on the same level, allow steroids. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
There you go.
But yeah, back to
yeah. But because most of these guys now they're only hitting like 30 home runs, 35 at best. Nobody's hitting 40. Nobody's hitting 50. You might have one guy hit 40, 38, but these guys ain't hitting no fucking monster home runs like McGuire was, like Sammy was, like Bonds, or Frank Thomas back in the day. These guys are hitting.
That's the guy from Wendy's.
No. But these guys are hitting, 20, 30 home runs. So he's going to have to play. I mean, either they're going to give it to him off of his.
That's like a thing, the 700 club, right?
Yeah. So that's why I think if he plays more, that'll make me happier that he's 2.5. Okay, we'll give it to you, whatever, because you're playing more than just part-time. I'll understand that, and I'll appreciate that a little bit more. I am thrilled about it that he is here because he's going to retire with Wainwright and Molina, and we got basically bringing the boys back together, if you will. Bringing the band,
boys are back in town.
Bringing the band to get back together.
Boys are back in town. That man he's really going to have to step it up. He hasn't hit anything over 20 since 2019.
Is that, you think that's going to be the theme song? The boys are back in town?
God damn it. Of course it
That's
is.
going to be the new Gloria.
They already played at the stadium a lot.
That's going to be the new Gloria.
He's sending it to your
I see the messages. He said he's sending it fucking 10 minutes ago too, and I'm right here.
What year did he leave the Cardinals?
Bro, I was at Walmart the other day. I'm at Walmart.
Oh wait, no, man, I got the information here. He left the Cardinals in 2011.
They had the radio up real loud.
11?
Yeah.
Right after the World Series.
Yeah, and then he went to
Anaheim, Anaheim.
Yeah, I was good. Well, what the fuck is TOT? I don't know what that is.
Who?
Tater tots.
Tater tots.
He had some tater tots, and then he went to.
Yeah, it says
Atlanta.
TOT. I don't know what that is. For 2021.
He took a break. Had some tater tots.
There's three entries for 2021.
2021. Yeah, they didn't.
I didn't get it.
What the fuck? LA Angels, Los Angeles Dodgers.
But I was at Walmart and the radio was real loud.
Los Angeles, LA
and they
Dodgers.
started playing Gloria at the Walmart, and I felt like we had won the Stanley Cup again. Yeah, I was like,
Gloria,
I was like, what the fuck is
happening?
Yeah, Gloria. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh boy, hit 6 home runs in 2020.
Well, that was a short season too.
It was wild. That's all I had to say. But I was like, jeez.
Although, I mean, if he averages it all together, I mean, he hits around 20 to 25. I mean, I'm not crunching the numbers here, so I mean, he may even hit up in the high 20s if you average all of his
Remind you, though.
Years.
Remind you.
He's old as fuck.
Those were full seasons being played. Now he's just coming back here to be pretty much a DH.
Well, I'm looking at from 2019 back.
That's when he was playing full seasons. That's what
I'm looking at because I mean,
he probably played 100. Yeah, probably played like 160 games.
At bats. Let's see the at bats.
I didn't get no email, brother. Okay, pause in the chat room. So they sent me. I didn't get no emails.
What? Okay, what was it?
I'm refreshing and shit. No emails. I didn't get no email. What's up? Is too nice.
Yeah, because like once it gets to 2020, it gets weird because there's 3 entries for 2021 on this particular thing that I'm looking at.
I did check this one.
I mean, the dude's had a hell of a career.
Oh yeah,
especially looking at
100%. I won't. He's talented.
He's still got a good batting average according to this. I mean, because he's in the 2-2s. I don't know what the all time. He's played for. Here, let me look. Batting average is 297, which is pretty fucking good for a standard player.
Yeah,
I mean, weird. We were just spoiled.
Actually, 290, whatever. 297.
Anything in the twos is good for batting. For
low twos is average.
Yeah,
but he's above average. He's definitely still has talent.
It's in the spam folder. I got it.
I just know that he rode the bench for most of the time in fucking Los Angeles.
Can I play it on YouTube?
He didn't. I mean. He
Jesus
played a lot
Christ.
of games in Anaheim.
It's a lot of at bats. He had more. Okay, I'm looking at it. He had more at bats playing for the Angels than he did for the Cardinals. Now I didn't add them all up. Obviously, he played for the Cardinals for 9 years, and then he played for. Well, I guess he played for the Angels 9 or 10 years. But when he was with the Cardinals, he was getting less than 600. Just shy of 600 every season. As soon as he went to LA, he had 600 for several seasons, and then
several. I think he only played. He either played 1 or 2 seasons with the Dodgers.
No, the Angels.
Yeah.
According to this, he only had 1 season with the Dodgers, and that was last 2021.
Yeah.
And he had 189 at bats there.
Now, how many home runs?
Is this an original beat, K-Pasta?
Oh,
is this gonna get me fucking kicked off of YouTube
for the Dodgers?
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking columns and there's a lot of fucking abbreviations that trying to keep track. He actually had 12 home runs with the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's one season.
That was. I don't even think that was a full season.
2021 they played. Yeah, that was a full season.
I mean, if you count the whole 2021 season, he had 17 home runs.
Okay,
17.
So I mean, it's possible for him to get 21. I mean,
maybe that's what the TOT stands for, total season. Because it lists 3. It lists tater tots, LAA, and LAD, but. Okay.
TOT is total.
Toys for Tots.
Yeah, it says team total.
And the other one is Toys for Lads.
TOT is total.
Yeah. Okay, now all right, I get it.
Total Eclipse of the Heart. Toys for Tots.
You clearly you don't pay attention to sports either, which you've said that before.
All right, am I playing this thing?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Are they gonna get us kicked off of YouTube?
Oh no, we can.
I'm not commenting shit.
He's got a new segment.
I don't care if Paul wants me to comment. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not gonna say a goddamn nothing.
Paul wanted you to comment, not tell a story about Lil Wayne during the entire song.
It was
that's what happened.
It was 45 fucking seconds of the 50 seconds.
If old boy was said some shit, you'd be like, "Oh damn, that was dope," or "Ooh," or whatever. You was like, "So I read this article about Lil Wayne, and I was like, what the fuck?"
I was trying to pull up the article so I could quote it while we were listening to the song.
Yeah, but instead you were just telling us out loud. Like, I'm like, bro, we're actually trying to listen to the damn thing.
I was trying to say a long-winded way of saying I wish you would quit fucking using the same lyrics.
I gotcha. You could have just said that. And then
well,
that would have been an appropriate comment.
was tired. I had a little bit of a buzz going.
I know that.
And I was ready to go to sleep.
I'm ready.
Play the fucking track.
Let's see. We're still on YouTube, so let's see. If this fucking If this kicks us out, you better figure out your goddamn PayPal situation, fans.
Motherfucker. That's 37 cents you owe us.
How long is it?
I don't know.
Y'all fuck with football. Y'all fuck with baseball. Y'all fuck with basketball, golf, whatever the fuck. Y'all already know what time it is. Down on Replicon Radio. It is sports time with Big Roo.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. It's fantastic.
Y'all fuck with football. Y'all fuck with baseball.
I like the whistle.
Y'all fuck with basketball, golf, whatever the fuck. Y'all already know what time it is. Down on Replicon Radio. It is sports time with Big Roo.
I think all it's missing is the beep, 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 right there.
Or like a crowd cheering.
Yeah, or a crowd cheer.
I think the crowd cheer would.
All right, we need to revise or revamp. We need to revamp.
Crowd cheering during the.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, like just everything goes nuts. Other than that, it's perfect. I love it.
Fuck yeah. This is the first and only time we're ever gonna have this segment, but I love that we have
Yeah, but if you have it queued up for yeah.
we might have.
Shout out to K Paza, the Mid South Mob.
Shout out to K Pasa, the Mid South.
He makes music. Go check out his YouTube.
He does.
If you want to know how to spell it, go look at our fucking chat.
I could have brought up all the trades and shit on football, but nothing really changed since. Well, the only thing that changed is that the Browns signed Deshaun Watson and got rid of Baker Mayfield, so he's a free agent right now. Nobody's picked him up yet.
Who?
Baker, the Bakery Mayfield. Are you shutting everything down? Are we done? What are we doing?
I haven't done anything yet, but yeah. It's the end of the show.
Oh, it's overtime.
Which means it's
game
time.
over.
I think
it's not overtime. It's time to be over.
K Paza, I think when he said I fuck with baseball, I fuck with basketball.
There should have been
I think like the last one. I think the last one you should add like a completely random fucking sport. Like I fuck with horse style
Y'all fuck with
lifestyle.
football. Y'all fuck with baseball. Y'all fuck with basketball, golf, whatever the fuck.
Horse jockey.
Y'all already know what time it is. Down on Replicon
What's the Canadian
Radio.
game?
Off track betting.
Sports
I fuck with curling.
With Big Roo.
And then the crowd just cheers right there.
Yeah! Beep, 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 beep. Oh, this is gonna be great. I can't wait. I can't wait till we not have a sports segment.
Fouling.
Oh no, but that's
what about curling? I fuck with curling.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
Yeah, I said
Curling.
curling.
He said
what's
fouling.
Well, he said, "What's a Canadian game?" I said curling. He's like, "Yeah, curling."
So we all fuck with curling. We're gonna have to. The one thing we can agree on is,
dude, I saw somebody do the curling sweep to bicyclists today when I was on my way home for work. They were traveling down the fucking lane, and the dude was like sweeping in front of his house. He saw him coming. He started fucking doing the curling sweep.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I wish the bicyclists would have appreciated it a little bit more, but you know, they didn't like it too much when I swerved into their fucking lane.
Hell yeah, I like it though.
Fuck yeah, you do.
Thank you.
It's got your name
for the work that you put in, K Pasa. Go check out his music. He makes music on YouTube. Go check out his YouTube channel.
He raps too.
He makes raps on the musics.
Fuck yeah, man. Shout out to K Pasa.
Oh yeah.
Big announcement. Next week on the show, we got Big Roo, Freaky P, and Dead Body Man.
Yeah!
Woo!
We did it!
Fuck yeah.
We made Replicon Radio.
We the best.
We're going to make it all next week.
We the best.
You get shit like this for the whole time.
Oh, see? So we will use sports.
That's going to be fantastic.
We'll talk more sports.
Prepare.
We'll talk footballs.
You better make some sport. You better make some sport guys do some sport things, bro.
We'll talk some hockey.
Have your essay prepared.
There are a couple games this week for the Blues, so.
Ooh, Gloria.
Hell yeah. We'll be back next month then. April it is, baby.
Just kidding.
You're right. Friday's the 1st. Holy shit.
April Fool's.
April Fool's Day. We'll see y'all next motherfucking Monday. We love y'all.